that dreaded light.
It's the universal symbol for a potential headache and an unexpected trip to the mechanic. But what if I told you that you could diagnose, and possibly even fix, one of the most common causes of this light right in your garage? Today, we're tackling the infamous P0011 code. A. Camshaft position, timing over advanced, or system performance on bank 1. It sounds complicated, I know, but stick with me, because we're going to break it down, step by step. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more car maintenance tips. What does P0011 mean? Alright, welcome back to Fix and Cruise. So, you've got the P0011 code. Before we start throwing parts at the problem, let's understand what our car is trying to tell us. Think of your engine like an orchestra. The crankshaft is the drummer, setting the main rhythm. The camshaft is the lead guitarist, controlling when the valves open and close to let air in and exhaust out. For the music, or your engine, to run smoothly, they have to be in perfect time. The P0011 code indicates that the A camshaft on bank 1 is firing its intake stroke ahead of when the engine's computer, the ECM, expects it to. This over-advanced timing can cause all sorts of problems. You might be experiencing a rough idle, terrible gas mileage, a lack of power, or even stalling. Now, what about camshaft A and bank 1? Easy. Bank 1 is always the side of the engine that contains cylinder number 1. On an inline 4 like this one, there's only one bank. On a V engine, you'll have 2. Camshaft A almost always refers to the intake camshaft, the one that controls the air coming into the engine. So, to recap, the intake camshaft on the central bank of your engine is running ahead of schedule. Now, let's find out why. Number 1. The most common culprit: engine oil. Before you buy a single sensor or part, please check one thing: your engine oil. This is, without a doubt, the number 1 cause of P0011. Modern engines use a system called variable valve timing, or VVT. This system uses pressurized engine oil to physically change the camshaft's timing for better performance and efficiency. If the oil is the problem, it can be for 3 reasons. Low oil level. Insufficient oil means insufficient pressure to operate the VVT system correctly. It's the first and easiest thing to check. Dirty or sludgy oil. If you've missed a few oil changes, sludge can build up and clog the tiny, intricate passages that the oil needs to flow through. Wrong oil viscosity. Using 10W30 when your car calls for 5W20 can mess with the system's hydraulics. Always use the manufacturer-recommended oil. Seriously, an oil and filter change is the cheapest potential fix here. Do this first. If the code is returned, we proceed to the next suspect. Number 2. The control valve VVT solenoid, OCV. Okay, so your oil is clean and complete, but the P0011 persists. Our next stop is the VVT solenoid, also known as an oil control valve, or OCV. This little device is an electronic valve that the ECM uses to direct pressurized oil into the camshaft phaser. It's the gatekeeper. When it fails, it can get stuck open, constantly sending oil pressure and causing that over-advanced condition. These solenoids often have tiny mesh screens on them to filter the oil. Guess what happens when you have dirty oil? They get clogged. You can sometimes clean them, but for the price, replacing it is often the best bet. You can also test the old one with a multimeter to check its resistance, or carefully apply 12 volts to see if it clicks. Number 3. The messenger, camshaft position sensor. Our third suspect in the engine management system issue is the camshaft position sensor. This sensor is vital for the proper functioning of an engine, as it continuously reports the precise position of the camshaft back to the engine control module, ECM. The ECM uses this information to adjust the timing of the engine's ignition and fuel injection, which are critical for optimal performance. If the camshaft position sensor malfunctions, it can send delayed or incorrect signals to the ECM. Consequently, the ECM might erroneously interpret that the engine timing is over-advanced, leading to poor engine performance, reduced fuel efficiency, or even stalling. This scenario is akin to a malfunctioning security camera that falsely indicates activity in a building when in fact it is empty. Before proceeding with the sensor replacement, it's essential to thoroughly inspect the wiring and connector for any signs of corrosion, fraying, or physical damage. A compromised connection can mimic the symptoms associated with a faulty sensor, leading to unnecessary replacements and additional costs. If the connector appears intact and free from damage, the sensor itself is likely the root cause of the problem. Regular maintenance checks on these components can help prevent issues related to false readings and ensure the engine operates smoothly and efficiently. Number 4, the mechanical heart, timing components. If you've replaced both the solenoid and the sensor, but the error code remains, it's essential to delve deeper into the mechanical components of your engine. A critical area to investigate is the timing chain or timing belt, as these components play a vital role in the engine's timing system. Over time, and after driving many thousands of miles, a timing chain can stretch due to the wear and tear of regular engine operation. While it may sound surprising, even a slight amount of stretch across all the links can accumulate, leading to significant discrepancies in timing. This stretching results in slack, which the tensioner may struggle to compensate for, causing the camshaft timing to be misaligned. You might also experience a rattling noise emanating from the front of the engine, especially noticeable during cold starts. This noise is often linked to the loose timing chain interacting with various components. On the other hand, a timing belt can also encounter issues, such as jumping a tooth, particularly if its tensioner is malfunctioning. This misalignment can disrupt the synchronization between the crankshaft and camshaft, leading to poor engine performance or even severe engine damage if not addressed promptly. Repairing or replacing the timing belt or chain is a complex process, often requiring specialized tools and expertise. It's usually advisable to consult a professional mechanic for these services, unless you are a highly experienced DIYer familiar with advanced engine repairs. Number 5. The last resorts, phaser and ECM. We're down to our final 2 possibilities, and these are the least common. First, the camshaft phaser itself. This is the mechanical gear on the end of the camshaft that the solenoid controls. It's a complex hydraulic part that can get clogged with sludge internally or simply fail mechanically, getting stuck in the advanced position. Replacing this is a timing chain level job. And finally the big one, the engine control module, or ECM. This is your engine's brain. It is scarce for the ECM to be the cause, but it can happen. The internal driver that controls the VVT solenoid could fail. Before you even think about replacing the ECM, you must have definitively ruled out every other possible cause we've talked about. Okay, let's do a quick recap. If you have a P0011 code, here's your battle plan. Check oil, level, condition, viscosity. Change if needed. Inspect, replace. VVT solenoid OCV. Inspect, replace. Camshaft position sensor. Advanced. Inspect. Timing chain, belt for stretch or damage. Rare. Consider camphaser or ECM. Always start with the simplest and cheapest fixes first. An oil change and a new solenoid can solve this problem 90% of the time. I hope this video demystified the P0011 code and gives you the confidence to pop that hood and start diagnosing. If this helped you out, do me a huge favor and hit that like button, and subscribe to Fix and Cruise for more videos to keep your car on the road and out of the shop. Got questions? Working on a specific car? Drop a comment down below. I read everyone. Now, grab your tools. You've got this.